Okay, so it has actually turned. Yes.
Yeah, I gotta find it again.
Hang on a minute.
I'll take your clothes from the dryer.
Okay. Oh, I don't really need the glass, so I can drop that. And the
Oh,
paper.
hi Monique.
Hey, Monique. How you doing?
Okay, now I gotta find Joan here. There we are. Now we got you.
I'm doing pretty good. Hey, Sonic. Ooh, hey. More kits.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Just popped up. Hello, Sonic.
Ah.
Okay, so that's what that means, because my name is Blue, so that means moderator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, shoot that one in the face. That's my ex-wife. Man, she gets around. She's like everywhere.
Yeah, they got cloned. It's pretty awful when they got cloned.
She must have gave that one a hot dog with too much ketchup.
Let's see, get rid of
She's
that.
like feeding the other zombies. Well, she never really could cook. I guess it would make sense for her to give her hot dogs.
Anybody else? No? Okay.
Water?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, rain, go away. It's November already. Just give us a couple of more warm days. I'll be very appreciative. Sixty
Let's
degrees
see.
would be lovely. Yeah, I'm gonna stop collecting.
Stop collecting what?
Glass jars. I got like over 250 of them.
Yeah.
I don't think I need 250 of them, you know.
Right. Let's see. Let's stick the coffee over there. Okay. Did I already loot these other cars? Or was that... Yeah, I already looted that car. And looted that car. Okay. Now let's see where we end up.
Man, I hope my map's as interesting as yours. Your map is interesting.
In order to play the same map, all you gotta do is when you're typing in your, name for your random gen world, you just type in Almost Heaven. And you'll get the
That's
same
the
map.
one that'll pop up.
Yep.
Huh.
That's the thing that I really like about the random gens, is that once it's been named, anybody else that puts in the same name gets the same thing. Which is how Techno had a map that was the Zombieland, and so did I.
Huh. So you guys, even if you're streaming, you're on the exact same map. Like if
Yeah.
he's streaming on his and you're streaming on yours, it'd be the same.
Oh, she's saying she's cold. There we go. She gets to wear her hoodie. Yeah, we have
I appreciate the support, Sonic.
multiple copies of the different maps. So, my friend V-Best just got the game the other day, and so she was here playing on her machine and I was on mine. We named a map that was the same name for both of us. So we were not playing together, but having the same map. I could tell her what was going to be where from our spawn points.
So like
I found
the one I play where it's called Hawks Gaming, because that's the name I typed in.
if I typed
So
in
that's the name of that
map.
That's the name of that map then.
Mm-hmm.
You should, if you got space, start another game and just type in Hawk, H-A-W-K. That's the map that I'm still trying to uncover.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking about getting rid of that Keenan one that I started, because that one is awful.
Is that the one we were all playing on?
Yeah, the one that you got the motorbikes real quick.
Yeah.
Most of that map is wasteland. It's horrible. Like I have a motorbike and I've been going all over the place, and it's just an awful map.
Oh, you mean the one where I was on the roof drunk trying to make mini bikes?
Yeah, that one.
Hey, but I successfully made one.
Right. Well, that wasn't the issue, but remember how much of that one, of the time that we had to
Yeah.
wasteland and burnt biome? Most of the map
Yeah, I
is...
mean, that's true, but I think if you uncover it, you know what I mean? There's got to be more to it. I think that one just put us, like, right in the middle of a crappy zone.
No,
Either you swim overseas or you just keep uncovering it until you find the good one, I guess.
yeah, I have been north-south on that map, and I'm still trying to find something that's a decent place.
But I didn't know this, and you got to be careful. Like, I was swimming across the ocean just to see if there was more land over there, and I literally swam into a radiation zone. Talk
Techno.
about not being able to get a backpack back.
Yeah, Techno did that in Navezgane map, where some of it was in the water.
Yeah.
And
It is in here, too. I don't know if it is in my map, but I know it,
Okay, let's take a look. So we've got a whole lot
I
of
think
green
the
this
last
way.
time I had a crush on somebody, I still had hair. Oh, well, I still have hair. Yeah, minus the spot you gotta wear sunglasses for.
Okay, let's see.
You know, having a bald spot is not exactly fun. You walk out in the summertime and you get that sunburn on top of your head you never felt before.
Yep.
think you got a headache and you realize, wait a minute, I used to have hair. But I've discovered something else since I turned over 50. You don't really go bald. Hair starts growing other places. You know, like your ears, your nose, your eyebrows. All the places you didn't have hair growing before.
So it just...
It moves.
It took a vacation and moved to a different spot. Oh, no, 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 no.
It's not bio, is it? Slow down. Whoa, whoa, it's radiation. That's radiation. Oh, my Lord, you got more of that green.
Yep. And there's that funky music, so this has to be,
Yeah, I'm kind of like you, Misty. I don't remember the last time I had a crush. I don't even know if I'm capable of having one anymore.
Your wife doesn't want to find out.
Well, at my age, what would you do with a crush to begin with, you know?
I hate the way this sounds here.
Yeah, no, I don't care for that either. I always wonder, like, why it's there. But, I mean, I guess you're right. It's to let you know you're just in that. Oh, there's a police station for you. There's a road up there, too. Can you get up there? And whatever you do, do not get off the road.
Right.
Landmines.
Well, that's weird. Now I'm getting back into the green, and oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Yeah, you better not tell Max.
I thought I was gonna go off the edge of the road and lose. Okay, so there's Hub City.
Well, it's not that I couldn't remember what to do with a crush, it's whether or not I would have the energy. And would it involve turning off the PlayStation 4? Oh, that can be a contradiction in terms there.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody find it kind of funny that this car is actually parked on the side of the road?
Hey, that was a nice guy before he got turned into a zombie. I think he's walking right up to you. He's like the pregnant guy, you know?
Yep.
There he is. He just came to tell you hi.
Mm-hmm.
He's mad at you. You stole from his car.
Yeah, but normally the cars are not like sitting on the side of the road. They're like all over the place. And here I've got two of them that somebody parked nicely. I don't know how that happened.
Well, I got pretty good energy level, I guess, for a 50-year-old. I just have different interests. I mean, like, to me, I think if I had a crush or if I was like a single guy and I had to go through the dating process again, I'd probably need counseling. You'd like find me in a nut house drooling and stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty thankful that we're not gone through all that stuff nowadays. I wouldn't have the energy for it either.
You know, just like you got to dress up and you got to be nice. And come on, I'm not getting old and cranky. I forgot what nice was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get to be my age, you just speak your mind, and you can't do that when you're dating.
Mm-mm.
Now, that's true. That guy did parallel park. He did a good job.
Yeah, there were two of them.
But I think he got mad because he was having labor pains. Yeah, I don't think I could date again. I think, honestly, if my wife passed away or we ever got divorced, I'd probably stay single and marry my PlayStation. It's very entertaining. The only downside is it doesn't cook dinner, which means I'd have to hit pause and get up and cook myself. That can be a pain in my rear end, but I'd do it.
Yep.
You know, when you ran over that deer, for some strange reason, I kept seeing Dan's mini bike.
Tuh. Oh, in the Keenan one? South of the wasteland that we had started in, the burnt biome that we had started in, I found somebody's mini bike down there. I don't remember who lost a mini bike to the south of us.
I was 40 at one time too there, Misty. I just don't remember when it was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. Now I'm getting some timers. Sometimes I can remember what I'm supposed to do, and other times I pointlessly forget and use age as a good excuse. And it works.
Yeah. Yep. It does. I don't know why I'm carrying around those headlamps. And I would rather carry the duct tape and put the meat on the bike. And I didn't mean to pick those back up again. Where did they go? Drop. Okay.
Being a streamer is not bad. I mean, you meet a lot of good people. The truth is, if I'd have never streamed, I'd have never met half the friends I got now. And I streamed on accident. I hit the wrong button on my controller. That's how all this got started. Well,
I started it because other people kept saying, when are you going to start streaming? When are you going to start streaming? And I said, okay, it can't be that hard. So I started.
I live in BFE, and I actually hit the wrong button. I didn't know what that button was for. And then I streamed. I think I only streamed for like 10 minutes the first time. I didn't know what to make of it. And then I think it was my son-in-law called me up, and he was, I've seen you on YouTube. And I'm like, what? I didn't realize other people could see it.
Alright, guess what? We're back in nastiness again. Oh my goodness, there's a cop.
I do pay attention to the games, but I guess I'm addicted to 7 Days to Die anyway. I mean, I just love this game.
So do I. The weird part is, it wouldn't have been something that I would have picked up on my own. Techno was watching somebody play it or something and said, why don't we try that game? And I had watched Chess Wolf play it. But again, like Misty, I kind of tend.
How you doing, Monique? I'm listening to you.
Hey, parking garage. I've heard they're fun for Horde Night.
I've seen. I think it was Crow did that.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of times when I'm watching streams, I'm not really paying attention to the. I'm not paying attention to the game. I'm paying attention to the chat. So I have watched a whole bunch of different games that I have absolutely no interest in whatsoever. I think this is actually Horde City. Except that I'm not hearing the sound. I mean, it's not making the music. It's kind of creepy.
I'm not sure I know Sophie Monique.
Yeah, I don't know who Sophie
but I'm
is.
glad she changed your mind. I mean, and you seem like a nice person to meet. Oh, lovely. The hotel.
Lots of big buildings. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the hotel so far, that's a good one. You got an
I don't know
apartment
what
building.
that
Wow,
is.
you
Yeah.
got both of them. That's the apartments.
Uh-huh.
No, my wife's seen this game and bought it for me. And at first I didn't know what to make out of it. I couldn't figure anything out. I mean, I was using creative when I first started playing because I couldn't figure out how to get everything else done. And I'm not an expert player, but I'm not a bad one either.
I'm not an expert player on any of the games that I play. As a matter of fact, when we first started playing this game, we played without zombies. Because I was a chicken. Good night,
Monique,
Sonic.
I always tell everybody the same thing. You don't have to be shy. God gave you a voice for a reason. Good night, Sonic, and again, thank you for the support.
I think I'm going to have to come play around in this one, because it's not really, I guess it's a mini hub. It's not really Hub City, but it's pretty big.
No, it seems like it's mixed. It's like it's got that stripe in it like the other one does.
Uh-huh.
What the heck is that? Oh, that's a
Buzz's
theater.
Bar and Bob's Cafe. Working Stiff.
And I do also want to take the time to thank you for that message on your screen there.
You're welcome. I could figure out how to do that part. I have not done anything with Nightbot yet. Hey, there's a road.
I got to set up just getting it to stay working. That's good. Don't get me wrong, Monique, I'm not insulting shy people. I just try to tell people that you have a voice and you have an opinion. And whether people like your voice or your opinion or not doesn't matter. It's your voice and your opinion, and you have a right to it. And if you have to hear theirs, then they should certainly be hearing yours too.
Gotta take the jacket off. She's overheating again.
I think every living human being has a story to tell. It's just how they tell it.
Okay, so that one's pretty big. I haven't even hardly touched the
Still
surface of
haven't
it.
found the radiation zone.
No.
Yeah, that's huge. It's like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blocks one way and about 6 blocks the other way. That's huge. You got another one up there. So you got a lot of cities in this.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of it is that wasteland stuff.
What does she stream, Monique? I don't know if I'm good at streaming, honestly. I just try to make it funny if I can. but I've always been a jokester anyway. I make fun of everything.
Well, I enjoy your streaming. And I've gotten to the point where I'm kind of selective about the streams that I go to, because there's so many people that are good streamers, but there's a lot of games that I have no interest in. Hey, I'm almost to another city.
Thank you, Misty.
Uh-huh. Oh, excuse me. Monique, earlier you asked how was Techno, and I have no idea. I have not been over there today, other than to drop off some groceries. I have not been doing so well, and have kind of stayed over at my house most of the weekend.
Well, I looked for him to stream. I thought he streamed on Saturdays, but he didn't stream today.
No. I think I did talk to him briefly when I went over earlier, and his allergies are causing his eyes to be red and irritated. He gets allergic conjunctivitis like every year, and his eyes are miserable. That I can tell you.
Yep. Nothing like dropping the old remote there and jerking the headphones right off my head. Hey, look, pretty soon I'll be the one-eared man. I'll be half deaf. Oh, wait a minute. I'm over 50. I'm probably half deaf already.
Okay, so this has burnt biome, not wasteland. Uh-oh, what?
Oh, that circle came across my screen again.
Oh. You know something? I never even opened the stream back up.
Oh.
No, that's not the right one.
Watch out for that brick. Oh, now you got a flat. Pull over. Pull over. You are reckless driving.
There. Okay.
Alright, I need to see your license. Oh, and you're brandishing a weapon at me?
Yes.
Oh, that's it. You're under arrest. Turn around, go back to the police station. Wait a minute. You can use a knife. I need a haircut.
You might not be interested in what kind of haircut you can get with a knife.
Well, I just wanted you to take a little bit off the top. Oh, wait a minute. There's nothing on the top. Take a little bit off the sides.
Alright, we're back in messy areas again.
I know I'm looking at my end table for my dark glasses, you know.
Uh-oh.
Well, I can pretend to be blind for 5 minutes and, yeah, I didn't even see it. More brass.
Yeah.
I need more brass. Now you got me thinking of my game. Huh?
Yeah, I think it's really funny when somebody in the game says, I'm looking for plastic, and I'm thinking, I got a ton of that stuff. back in my game. If only I could just transfer it to you. Now,
I usually, you know, have
that
a
says
lot of
empty
stuff.
red
My problem
sedan.
is, like you make bullets and stuff, and you run out of brass, you run out of lead. You gotta. The white powder is the one that's the hardest to find.
Mm-hmm. Now, that's actually in all those caves.
Yeah, but sometimes when you drop down in them, and I know this, I've literally died in them silly things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, speaking of crushes, like we were talking about earlier, and being single, I got an email the other day, and it was a single Asian women, I guess, wanting to get married. I guess so they can become a United States citizen, maybe. I'm not really sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm guessing that's what it's for, right? I'm trying to picture this in my mind. Let's say, hypothetically, I was single, and I married a woman that didn't speak my language. How the hell are you going to ask her to cook supper? I mean, you can't. You don't understand each other.
Mm-hmm.
She just look at you like with that blank face. You wouldn't know what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you know, it really bothered me because to me, like if you go back to the days of kings, you know, like in like Dark Ages Europe, that's actually how people got married.
Yeah, I
That might
can't.
be why they stay married. Good night, Misty, and thank you for the compliment.
Good night, Misty. Now,
Then that
let's
might
see.
be why they stayed married back then. They couldn't understand each other. I think even if they got in an argument, they wouldn't know.
How you
She
deal?
could be like, I'm tired of you. You stink, and then want to kick him. And he wouldn't understand nothing. He'd be like, yep, I love you too. He wouldn't know any better.
Right.
Hello, Adil?
Mm-hmm.
Adil?
I deal.
Adil. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I pronounced it right.
Why in the world am I finding all these tools out here? That's interesting.
Good question, but you are.
Yeah, and
Good morning.
I think that I just saw a dog.
Well, let's see. Monique is great. I'm old, shriveled, and well, you know how it goes. I'm
Hey, at
trying to
least you're
find the
not
fountain of
decapitated.
youth. Yeah, not yet. I'm searching for the fountain of youth, but I have not successfully found it. I'm pretty sure if I do, I'm going to bottle up that water and keep it to myself.
This is the fountain of youth. Gaming.
What, streaming?
Gaming.
Well, okay.
Because
Okay, I
you can
found the
be...
fountain of youth, but it ain't let my hair grow back.
Yeah, but your character on the game, they have hair.
Well, yeah, but sometimes he's dressed like a homeless guy that should have a sign that says, you know, we'll work for food. You don't even pay attention until you, like, look at your character, you know, and then you're like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
You are welcome, Monique.
How's that look for an outfit?
Well, see, you're coordinated. Mine looks like a homeless guy that should have a bottle of wine in his hand and a little cup for coins, you know? Until I get my iron armor, then I look, well, like something from the, 1500s.
Ideal. The other voice that you're hearing is Hawks, from Hawks Gaming, and he's in party chat with me, but he's not actually playing the game. So, he's much more entertaining as a commentator than I am. Now, how in the world? See, I've got one on my head, two in my inventory there, and I think I've got more in inventories around the map. I've got enough mining helmets for an army.
Well, I'm just going to jump in that game and take your mining helmets and then move them over to mine, along with your canned goods.
Uh-huh.
But mainly the canned goods, because for some reason when I watch you play, you get canned goods. When I play, my stomach's growling. I sound like a zombie. And I look like a homeless guy with a cup wanting coins. Holy crap, I sound like a homeless guy too in the game. I just realized that. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because in the game you can hear your stomach growling. So I'm talking, right?
Right.
Then you hear, that's a homeless guy. Oh God, in 7 days to die, I'm a homeless guy.
Yeah, but at least you're not in real life, right?
No, that's true. I dress like one too. Red pants, green shirt. Great, it's Christmas. Christmas and the apocalypse. And today you get a can of chicken soup.
Okay.
We still ain't found that zone yet.
Nope.
Wow. Well, you know you got a ways to go up that road before you find it. Because that's down lower than the place you already been.
Mm-hmm.
We may never find it.
Yeah, I'm heading
Your
north
map
again.
goes on forever.
That's the thing about the random gens, is that they are considerably bigger than the Navis game.
Well, that's true. I mean, Navelgane is kind of pretty small. That poor deer. And to think he was going to meet his wife, and then you came along.
Mm-hmm.
And you're dropping. Look at that. Look what you're
Yeah, I
doing.
got it. You know, no. Come
Now
on.
you need the raw meat.
Yeah, that was...
That's a lot of animal hide, but not very much meat.
Okay.
And fast. I think you could probably scrap one of your mining helmets there, couldn't you? You got one on. Unless you're going to put them in your workbench and, you know, make them higher quality. The bones are just standing up.
Yep.
Hey, if you put one kind of down below, it'd be like a little mini, you know, field goal thing. We could take the fleas off of the deer back there, and they could play football.
Let's see. I could scrap that black plastic basket, or I could just drop it. No, I
How's
don't
your
want to drop the
food? You got
basket.
some. No, I wouldn't drop it because you're gonna need a second mini bike in case the first one goes flute. And the way
Yep.
you drive, just run over all them bricks. You better be lucky this game doesn't give you flat tires. You'd
Yep.
be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna find another mining helmet. Oh, blueberries.
Okay, what am I dropping now? The gas cans. That's what I wanted, was the gas cans.
Yeah, I always carry gas in the mini bike. I never leave home without it.
Mm-hmm.
I carry gas other ways too. All I need for that is a can of chili.
Yep.
It's a zombie repellent.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it works for you,
Never
though.
works on it. It doesn't, especially not on a cop. Every time you eat a can of chili, he's right there. I think he wants my dang chili. You ever notice how the game starts you out with a can of chili?
Yeah.
This game wants you to have gas. What's that? Oh, wait a minute. Was that mechanical parts?
No.
You got one. How many you got back at your base?
The mechanical parts, I think.
I swear to it, but I think it's 20. Okay, gonna mute the mic for about 10 seconds because, well, you know how going to the restroom goes with age.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the tea I'm drinking too.
Okay, now I can put some fuel in there. And I could move one of those over here. Thankfully, there aren't any zombies attacking me while I'm doing all this. Alrighty. Now, why in the world is there...
You shouldn't have said that. Now you said there's no zombies attacking you. Now they're coming. I can sense them.
Okay.
Would be texting me this way. View new post. No. I'm viewing YouTube. Hey, I got an idea that might work.
Yeah.
When you get done exploring your map and we find out where the heck this map ends, if you run into a trader, instead
Sell
of
some
just
stuff?
selling him stuff, no, let's try to auction it to him. Let's use a
Okay.
little reverse psychology on that guy because, you know, he's an arsehole anyway.
Uh-huh.
So I think we hold up an item and we go, this is unique. We'll start the bid at, say, 10 coins. And then we just keep raising it on him. Like, I can be the invisible ghost. See what I mean? Like, he could say, he'll give you 10 and I'll just throw in a 25. to see if he raises the price any. Now, let's see if this game is really, truly interactive.
That chick is determined to come get me, isn't she?
See, I thought about that too. Like when we're playing together, if I found something really good, and like you went and robbed a bank, and you get 100 coins, I could be like, Don, I have this mining helmet. And for 99 coins,
And all she
you
had
can have it.
was a sandwich.
That's what I get. See, if you went to the trader and you bought a mining helmet, it'd probably cost you 1,000, right?
Oh, probably
Or
more.
300,
Yeah,
whatever.
I was gonna say, I think they're pretty expensive.
So, like, you could be a hermit and hide in your base if you had, like, 4 players, right?
Uh-huh.
And then every time, like, I found something really good, I could put it in my locked storage chest and then make you guys buy stuff from me. And then I'd only have to go to the trader to buy stuff because I'd have all your coins. You could be like, I'm really hungry, I need food. And I'll be like, well, I have 3 pieces of raw meat for, say, 50 coins a piece.
Mm-hmm. Now that would be interesting.
I open my own store, you know. We need to get a game, go to the city, and then like everybody live in a house, right? And be like neighbors. Run our own stores, but then you got to fortify your house. Like you have to fight the horde from your house.
Oh, so yeah, I don't like the idea of fighting them from your house.
Yeah, but look at the bright side. Let's say you started the game and you fixed up your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could say you lived in the suburbs. Well, by the time the zombies got done, you now live in the ghettos. So the name of that stream should be From the Suburbs to the Ghettos.
We still haven't made it to the... Oh, okay, so we're coming back towards this one.
See, like it was a really good neighborhood, and then the zombies came along and messed it all up. Unless you really fortified your house with concrete and steel and spikes and stuff, then you could say you went from the suburbs to a military zone.
Okay.
We could even have a contest. We could all have 2 homes. One home is for decorative purposes only, who can make the nicest house. The other one you have to survive in.
I was gonna say, Glock 9 definitely wins that one.
How do you know? We ain't tried it yet. We could do a good job. But ain't he PC?
That's true. Yeah, he is.
Well, see, yeah, that don't count because they got paint. We don't have that yet. We have to work with what we have, but you can still make a house look good. I mean, in my original stream, I built a log cabin.
Oh, cool. I didn't even know that some of the blocks were solid and already had wood on them until I watched you on one of your streams when you were building on top of one of the stores. See, I always thought you had to start with a wood frame and then upgrade it. I had no idea that you could start.
See, I took the wooden pillars and I turned them sideways and I built a log home that way. You know, for that rustic look. And then I doubled it up because, you know, wood really ain't all that strong.
Right.
So, I mean, I wanted it to go double. Just to, you know, fool around with it.
And that one's one that you've already got on your channel? Like, did it save or did...
that one's still on there now because I changed the name and I deleted some of the older streams because honestly, when I first got started, nobody was watching and I didn't know how to get people to watch at all. Like, people are like, well, you need to really push your channel. And I'm like, well, I don't know how you push your channel.
Welcome back,
I'm not going to go into somebody else's stream and push my channel. I think that's rude. Like, usually if I'm watching their stream, it's because I want to watch their stream.
Right.
I don't mind a shout out. I give shout outs. But I'm not going to go on there and, like, I had somebody do that to me twice. They'll come in my channel long enough to tell people to subscribe to their channel, and then they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't think of the name, but it's always been the same name. Okay, that one's going back into that city.
Yeah.
And we still have not found the red line. Oh, welcome back, Monique. I live in the country, so I just let my dogs out, but it's raining here. Believe me, they ain't going nowhere near that door. The little one went back to bed with the wife. She's crawled under the covers. And,
Hey, Fallen
Speckles,
Angel.
she's the Pomeranian. She's laying by me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, there's like a lag. Like I heard you say Fallen Angel, and then he showed up on the screen, or she, he,
She.
Hello, Fallen Angel. Sorry, didn't know you.
Scottish Terrier mix.
Well, yours is?
No. Monique put on the
Oh.
stream. She has a Scottish Terrier mix. I have.
Speckles, she's a Pomeranian Chihuahua mix.
Oh. Is it a long-haired,
No, short.
short hair? We call that a Pomeranian. When my husband and I first got married, when we were in the Navy, our first apartment in the apartment complex, there was a family that had one, and that thing was so cute. It was long-haired and feisty. Okay, let's see where I'm going from here, since I've already been down this road. Well, I haven't much looked at what's down there. So... So, Fallen Angel, we're just basically trying to explore this map and see what's where. Since I have a mini bike, I guess it would probably help to turn some light on.
You just jumped over a big pile of bricks. Well, you are bad on tires. Shame on you. We just want to find the radiation zone without her dying, because I don't want her to lose her bike or anything. I just want to know how big her map is.
Yeah, it looks like I'm not gonna find how big my map is.
Yeah, we got to find it eventually. But honestly, it's because it's like zigzagging, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like when I do it, honestly, I just go north, and I don't care if I'm on road or off road, as long as I don't drive in the water, because I've lost a bike that way too.
Yeah. In that Keenan map that we were playing, I have fallen into caves like 3 times with my bike and had to disassemble it or dig it out.
Ooh. Yeah, I finally did that. I didn't know you could do that until I watched Neebs, and I'm like, oh, I'm going back to get my bike. So that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
But it sat in that water for, a while.
Mm-hmm. The first time that Techno built a bike for me, within 10 seconds I drove it into the river. I was like, how in the world am I supposed to drive this thing?
Well, my biggest problem was I didn't know zombies could destroy a bridge. And I went to cross a bridge, and there was like 3 blocks worth of, stuff missing. and I just fell right into the water. And that was on Nazzlegame. I haven't seen any bridges on Random Gen. How come there's no bridges on here?
That's a good question.
You ever notice that? Have you seen a bridge on here
Oh
at
my
all?
goodness. What am I doing here?
I mean,
Okay.
have you?
No, I haven't.
You're costing the fleas their home. Now they're homeless fleas.
Uh-huh.
Well, look, you got 2 shovels, right? Scrap the green one. You got a purple one.
Yeah. I've got
There goes the bone standing up again.
a yellow one and a purple one there. I've got 1, 2, 2 claw hammers, 3 claw hammers. I told you, I don't know why, but this game has given me a ton of...
Yeah, you can scrap some of those because you don't, I mean, you can make forged iron, right?
Yep.
So you can repair every one of them.
If I get back to my base.
Well, your map's got to end eventually. I mean, right now you're going, looks like you're going south.
Yeah, southwest. Yeah, I haven't blown one up yet. But I've run into the radiation zone with one of them. And it's so far in because I didn't realize it was radiation zone and I was not paying attention that I got so far in that I couldn't get back out.
Yes, but the
And I
real
haven't-
question is, when you blew up the bike, did you die?
Somebody else that I watched said that it killed them but not the bike.
Well, I don't want to blow up the bike then. There you go,
Yeah,
running over bricks again. I
There.
seen that, Don. You know, Mr. Policeman, Mr. Traffic Cop is watching you.
Mm-hmm.
I see you. I am the tire police.
Okay, well, let's see where it
Yes,
says this is a road
I
I've been on.
did.
Nope.
For
This
sure.
one is not a road I've been on.
What about, was the bike destroyed or any damage to the bike?
Her bike just needed to be repaired.
Oh. Well, I don't want to blow up no bike then. That's kind of unfair in this game. You get to die and the bike gets to live.
Nice. Just got some forged iron from the car.
Well, that's free forged iron. You don't have to make that.
Mm-hmm.
So let me guess. This means that in about 10 to 12 minutes, I've got to get up and turn all these clocks back, or I could proclaim that my old age and my sometimers kicked in, and I forgot to do it until morning. I'm kind of liking the sometimers idea, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, all the parts for the bike went to 0.
Oh, wow. Well, that's basically destroyed then.
Yeah.
Because that would take a lot of repair kits to fix that. I don't even know if you could fix it if it goes all the way to 0 with repair kits, can you? I've never had one go all the way to 0.
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's something to experiment with. What the heck? No.
What?
Kick me back to another stream.
Oh
What?
no.
It's because like on my YouTube, if you hit over an hour, it'll like
Mhm.
it bumps off, and I gotta kick back into it. But only on the TV. My phone don't do that.
Yeah, if I watch on the TV through the PS4, it does that too. I don't know why. It's um, like it only wants you to watch so much of it, and then it wants to bump you into another stream or another video.
Yeah. Oh, you found the military camp surrounded by mines. Yep, I blew myself up there, not my bike. Because, you know, me being stupid and playing other video games, I was like, hey, I'm going to pick up these mines. Boom. Then that all changed. And it was like, I'm going to go back and try to get my backpack. And then I died again because I stepped on another mine. The good news is I actually ended up getting both bags.
That is good.
But it wasn't as bad as in the game that I streamed, the Hawks Gaming map, where I literally lost my bike twice and had to go back and get it. I died 3 times trying to go rescue a bike. In Hub City, you know, where the sky's green.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to check out your channel, Fallen Angel. I don't think I've ever checked it out. Never heard of Fallen Angel before. What do you stream?
They do some 7 days. I'm not sure what else.
7 days.
Yep.
Oh, yep. I've died in the strip club too. The booby trap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know this may sound sexist, and I don't mean it sexist, but I think most male players will die when they enter the booby trap. You know why? Because they're looking for boobs, not mines.
That's okay. I was dumb and went in the back door, and that's where the first mine is right there in the back door.
I will probably check her out. I may sub there too, but you're going to have to stream a little bit there, Fallen Angel.
Yeah, it was the cooking pot trap. When you go in the booby trap, one of the cooking pots is a mine, and it's on the floor, and you go to pick it up, and boom.
I wish I had the ability to say the mine I tried to pick up was actually a cooking pot, but yeah, it wasn't. I knew it was a mine. I just, from other games, I'm like, oh yeah, I can just, you know, pick this up and I can use it. Yeah, sure. I used it all right.
Okay, come on, get out of there.
There you go, Fallen Angel. I just showed you some support.
This is where I want to be. Yep, this is where I want to be.
Oh, and thank you. I do appreciate the support. I am a huge to Die fan.
Yep.
Needless to say, this is one of my favorite games. And I have Red Dead Redemption 2, and I still will not put down 7 Days to Die. I just won't do it.
Mm-hmm. Oops, I gotta turn the light off.
I actually really do. This is one of my absolute favorite games.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put stuff inside.
And I do appreciate that, Fallen Angel. But the truth is, you sub a game that I like, and I always look for different styles of play.
Mm-hmm.
I try to incorporate. I stream a couple of games, and none of my games are the same because there's just so many different things you can do. And some of them I just, honestly, I just mess around on. Well, I play a bunch. I don't stream a bunch. I play Call of Duty Black Ops 4, but I have no interest in streaming it. I might stream Red Dead Redemption 2. I am going to stream Fallout 76. I want to stream Sniper Elite 4. And I'm looking into a game they call The Forest. But I have to convince Dawn to get it too, because I kind of want a team to play that one.
Okay, that's a team.
It's
a team game.
Well, it's a survival game, a lot like this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think the building mechanism is a little different.
Okay.
But it seems like that game would be a lot easier to survive if you had someone in the game with you.
Okay.
Whereas 7 Days to Die, you can do it both ways. That one, because you have wolves and bears and everything else around, you almost need a second pair of eyes.
Okay. That makes sense.
I've never played Destiny 2, but I have watched others play it.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, but I played maybe half an hour on it and haven't been back.
You couldn't get into it or what?
I never played the first one, so I don't know. When I played it, I had one of my kids out here saying, okay, and do this next, and do this next, and do this next. But I got to a certain point and was like, okay, I've had enough for today, and I just never picked it back up.
I did that with Elder Scrolls Online.
Yep.
Morrowind.
Did that one too.
I like Skyrim. I like Oblivion. I didn't care for the online version much. I have it. I just don't really play it.
Rogue plays that quite a bit. Now, I went to the trouble of bringing that down here so I could cook, but forgot to bring the meat down with me. That was a really...
I love Fallout 4. I don't know about Fallout 76. I'm iffy on it, honestly.
I wasn't big on Fallout 4. I played
Well, I
like,
always take it as a builder survival. I don't look at the how do you put that? You went through a nuclear holocaust or whatever. You know,
hmm
I look at it as okay. I was in a vault. I came out. The world's all messed up. I got to survive. So I work on building and fortifying consistently.
my husband plays Fallout 4, but that has not ever been, like, I tried. I got to the point where I acquired dog meat and stopped.
Hey, it gets better from there though. I mean, like the more you fortify, you know what I mean, and
hmm
the bigger your settlements get, the more interesting the game gets, and you get characters. You can have relationships. You can even get, you know, um, I'm not sure you get married in the game, but you do have relationships in the game. I felt like a player playing Fallout 4. I went through like 4 women. You know, it's one of those games when you're my age and you play it and you hit the 3rd or 4th one, you just kind of strut to the bathroom when you hit the pause button like, yeah, that's right. I still got it. Only in a video game. You know?
Uh-huh.
You're like, great, look, I'm Hawks. I get kills.
hmm Okay. Now we can go back upstairs. I really need to consolidate all my stuff upstairs. And I definitely need to pick that back up and put it back down. Since I put that one up at that house in that northern spot that we found, that was like,
Oh, yeah, because if you die, that's where you're going to show up.
Yep.
That's a long way from home.
Yep. Okay, so I still only have 16 mechanical parts. Need to go out and wrench a couple more.
Find some filing cabinets. You know you get one out of those.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how much of this she needs to eat.
Yeah, I noticed in that Red Dead Redemption, they actually, it's the first video game I think I've seen where they show how deep the snow is.
Oh. Okay.
When you just watch it, you feel cold.
Yeah.
Like you're sitting on your couch, you know, you got the heat on, everything's going great. You play that game, you want to get a coat.
Okay. I have
Damn,
watched.
even a blanket, I was awful cold.
I have watched Max playing it. I've watched Jags playing it. I've watched Bus playing it. I've watched. I don't know who I watched playing it. That's the thing that I hate when a new game comes out, is that everybody plays it.
That's why I haven't streamed it. I'm like, everyone else is doing it, and I know me. I'm going to turn it into a drunk cowboy and try to ride that horse backwards. And some people are going to get on my stream and go, you're destroying the game. Well, it's all humor.
Right.
Duh. You can't destroy the game.
Alright, guys. I'm going to have to call it. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Actually, 2 o'clock in the morning, since we need to switch our times back, but... I need to go to bed.
I do appreciate you allowing me to be a guest commentator on your stream.
Well,
hopefully I didn't destroy your stream.
You didn't destroy my stream. I very much enjoyed you being here. So, we'll do this again. And, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Good night, everybody. And, well, good night to you two. And don't forget to turn them clocks back.
Yep. Alrighty. Good night.
Much love back at you, Monique.
Okay, come on. It's not letting me. There we go.